Hello, good, well, it's already lunchtime, but before I eat, I have to do this test because we were told that the result of this rapid antigen test is better if it is done 30 minutes before eating. So it's better I start now or do it now, and then I don't have to worry about having a void result. So this has been provided by the NHS Test and Trace, and this is one box of it, where if you see it has 7 pieces of the main things that I need to use for testing, and the expiration is written here on the back of the box as well. So I've already opened this because this has been provided by my employer, and at the moment in the education sector we are asked to do 2 tests every week. So I've been using this already, and thank goodness I've been monitoring myself and trying to be safe, and I've always received a negative result. Today I've decided to show you how I do it. I'm still learning as I go along, but if there's one thing that's something to practice or get used to is the nose. When you stick it in your nose, it does tickle, or it could cause you to tear up, or will make you sneeze sometimes. But because you're doing it yourself, you can control the intensity of how deep you go, because they say in the manual, try to insert it as far as you can, but not to the point that it will make you really suffer. So yeah, if it's getting too much, you can stop. All right, so I'll just go through what's inside the box. I'll show you. So I've only got 3 kits left. So I've got this one, disposable sampling swab. So my sister said she done one before, and she told me that the swabs were thicker and bigger and bulkier than this one, and she said it's nicer now. So what I usually do, I open this. Well, I've already washed my hands, but first of all, you gotta wash your hands so you do not contaminate your results or the sample itself, the specimen. So what I usually do, before I open this, actually, I get everything out. So I've got this. I'll show you what I got. So I think that's it. So I get my extraction tube holder ready, because this is where I attach the tube holder, and this is really handy because it enables you to do your job safely and no spills, no fear of spilling your specimen. And then what I do next is I get one of these, and they're called extraction buffer sachets, and this is where I gotta be extra careful because I gotta twist the top bit here, if you can see. So I have to make sure it doesn't go in my eyes. So I twist it carefully like so until I snap it, basically, or open it. There you go. So you got the end bit and the main bit where all this important liquid must be transferred into your extraction tube holder. And then it says make sure you squeeze it all. Don't get confused with the bubbles. And there you go. Once all of that has been placed in here, we can now proceed to the actual test itself. So what I usually do is, so this is a COVID-19 self-test, Rapid Antigen Test. And what I do, I just open it from here. Very easy, you don't need scissors. And then I take out the test. So it looks like a pregnancy test. There you go, similar. And then I just place it there. The manual says keep it on a flat surface so that the test result will be very good, very accurate. Inside here is a little piece, you know, what you normally see when you have stuff bought, you know, like if you buy something in the shop, some of your items would have this in it. So it's just to keep it probably what you call this, the moisture content, or to keep it as fresh as possible, I guess. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's the reason for having it. So I put that to one side. The spares I keep in the box for my next test, and this one, because I do not want to mix my stuff. I don't want to mix and maybe throw it by accident. Now I get one of these disposable sampling swabs and I open it here. As it says here, I just lift it and I pull it until I can reach this bit, the holding bit, and I can pull it carefully out. Okay, now the next part is where I have to put it in my nose. So I'm not going to show you my nose, my actual nose, but I'm going to do it discreetly over here. It's just easier. All right, so here we go. I've just done it. They've also said before you do it, if you have a cold or something, just to be on the safe side, make sure you blow your nose so there's not a lot of mucus that can also affect the result of the test. And also, they told us to try to do 4 circular motions around your nostril. And now, I'm going to try, the next part is putting it in your throat, pushing it into your throat. But again, just as far as you can. And then this time, I'm going to do 10 circular strokes. So here I'm going to do it now. All right, just done that. Yeah, you still need to get used to this routine. This is the new norm, something we just have to accept and do for our safety and for the entire community's safety. Okay, so now I've done it. I'm gonna mix it now here, and make sure that one thing they've said as well in the manual is make sure that you squeeze everything out from this swab, like the extra fluid, just squeeze it out by pressing the extraction tube holder. The extraction tube, not the holder. This is the holder. Okay, so I believe I've squeezed as much as I can from the swab. Oops, maybe a little bit more. There you go. And now that I'm confident I've done that, I'll just insert this back into the holder. And before I spread any extra mucus or what have you, I'm going to just put it straight back in here, just so it's nice and safe. And it's inside this packet. I normally just put them all in here just to be on the safe side, so it's all easy. Oh, actually, it's better. I'll show you what I can do. That will be easier. So here's the moment of truth. We just push that, close it, secure it, and now we have to press this twice and make sure we put the solution or the specimen in here where it says letter S. So here we go. 1, 2. And all we have to do now is wait for 30 minutes for us to find out the exact results. They said if it is positive, you don't have to wait that long. You'll know straight away. But of course, they said you have to wait for 30 minutes just to be on the safe side. So while that is already doing its job, I'm going to start my timer. Which is here. And I'm going to press this. There you go. And now I'm just going to wait for 30 minutes for the actual result. Now, when that's all done, because I'm not going to video this for 30 minutes. I'll tell you in the next update what my result is. And then I'll do another test, which would be more smooth than this first video. Because this is the first time I'm doing it for Daisy. Daisy learns.